Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to give my wardrobe a good old refresh, a good clean. Ahead of the spring season, I'm gonna start getting ready to do my spring capsule wardrobe switchover. I'm gonna wrap up the winter season slowly as well. And then I'm gonna provide you with some general tips on how to fall back in love with your current wardrobe along the way as well. So let's do it. Tip number one is to reorganize your wardrobe. So I always start by emptying my entire wardrobe. I'll take every single piece from my wardrobe out, and then I will give all of the shelves, the floor, everything a nice clean, a hoover. I'll wipe a damp cloth over the shelves as well so that it feels nice and fresh and ready for a new season. Something I find really important with that is to put on some nice tunes, make yourself a cup of coffee or your favorite beverage of choice, get cozy, and have some fun with it. Got myself a cup of coffee. One of our new coffee cups in this lovely pink color, which I think is very apt for the spring season. I love this color. I also got myself a piece of banana bread. This is not banana cake, it's actually just bread with overripe bananas, no refined sugar or anything like that, so it's a perfect little meal if you're feeling peckish, but also if you have kids. Like our daughter loves this bread. I also just lit my favorite candle, or one of my favorite scented candles. This is from L'Occitane, and it's the Cocon de Sérénité, I think it's pronounced. I'm not French, so I'm not sure, but it smells delicious. It's super calming, so relaxing, and I think it's perfect for a day of refreshing your wardrobe and getting re-inspired. I also got my computer over here with my spring-summer inspiration board from Pinterest so that I can get myself in the mood and make sure that I curate my wardrobe for the mood and the setting and the style that I'm going to be wearing for the coming season. And we're ready to start emptying the wardrobe and clean it. Right, so I had to switch into a t-shirt because I got hot. It is almost like a workout cleaning out your wardrobe. But yeah, the wardrobe is now nice and clean and refreshed. Had to switch up the coffee for some cold water as well. So definitely make sure you stay hydrated. Now it's time to kind of go through all of the pieces that I took out of the wardrobe, which I have behind me here. It looks like a mess right now, but it has to get worse before it gets better, right? So I'm gonna go through everything and kind of assess what I want to keep out for the spring season and what winter pieces I will be packing away. Which brings me to tip number 2, which is to pack away seasonal items, or at least take a break from certain items in your wardrobe. I'm sorry, there seems to be some dust on the lens there. So taking a break from your clothes, especially out of season clothes, is basically the essence of having a capsule wardrobe, and it's something I've enjoyed doing ever since 2016, where I tried my very first capsule wardrobe. So that's definitely something else I would recommend if you are kind of in a style rut, or if you're looking to fall back in love with your existing wardrobe. Take a break from pieces, especially those out of season that you won't be able to wear, because there's no need to have everything out. Just have whatever in your wardrobe that you can actually wear right now, and having to worry about only that is gonna make things so much easier for you. It's gonna be so much easier to get dressed. It's gonna feel so much more effortless. And then the joy of getting reunited with those pieces once the seasons change is just amazing. So that could be something else you could try to fall back in love with certain pieces from your wardrobe. Since we will be heading into the spring season, something I am gonna pack away is definitely some of my heavier knits. I'm gonna keep out just a few of them because there will be a transitional period now, and if I know the Danish weather well, we'll definitely have like a couple of weeks with snow before spring hits for real. So I'm gonna keep out a few of the heavier jumpers. So during winter I have a lot of knitwear out because that's what I wear on repeat. Jumper, jeans, that's my go-to uniform. And if you are new around here, this is where I keep all of my out of season clothes, or just clothes that I've decided to take a break from for whatever reason. So I've got lighter summer clothes in that one, I've got jeans and pants in that one, and then I've got knitwear and lighter jackets in that one. I do also have a few shoes in storage down there, so I will be going through some of my winter shoes as well, pack away some of them and bring out some of my spring shoes instead. We do also have a small wardrobe in our entrance hall, and that's where I keep heavier coats and jackets, stuff like that. I do have some extra shoes out there as well, and that's also where I store away heavier boots and stuff when we're moving out of the winter season. But yeah, that's kind of how my wardrobe is structured. So I have put everything back into my wardrobe, at least all of the pieces that I want to wear for the upcoming spring season, and I've made myself a little pile over here of winter items specifically that I want to pack away, store away for another season and just take a break from those pieces. I'm about to take down all of my storage boxes, which are placed on the top of my wardrobe here, go through them, shop my own wardrobe and see what I've got stored away from previous seasons that I want to wear this season. And I think now is the perfect time to dive into tip number 3 of how to fall back in love with your wardrobe, and that is to set yourself free from trends. I know this is a lot easier said than done, especially if you find yourself in sort of like a cycle. It can be really hard to set yourself free from that way of consuming, but once you do, like once you realize that feeling stylish and expressing yourself and who you are, making peace with yourself and your wardrobe doesn't have to rely on trends. It is so liberating, and that's definitely where I made peace with myself and my own wardrobe once I stopped consuming that way. Like once I stopped being tricked into thinking that I needed all of these newest trends to be up to date and to be stylish. The problem with trends and the problem with overconsumption is that once we've realized that this thing that we've been hunting down, this thing that we've been chasing isn't fulfilling that need within us long term, we're just on to the next thing, and it's such an evil circle, and it's something that you kind of need to become aware of in order to be able to break out from it. But I think once you realize all of these things, right, with that, it's time to get down my storage boxes and to shop my own wardrobe. just put back some of the items in my wardrobe from storage, just a few more lovely colors for the spring season, like this lovely dusty purple shirt, and then I have a skirt which I'm not sure if I'm gonna be wearing before it starts getting really hot, but then at least I have that as an option. This dark blue shirt as well. I tend to switch up things so that during spring and summer I wear lighter layers more, so I tend to wear blouses and shirts, t-shirts and blazers more, and during winter I wear a lot of knitwear, so that's kind of the biggest difference between my spring, summer and autumn winter wardrobe. And also the colors, like tend to go for the slightly lighter and fresher colors for spring and summer. Two things. I found this in my like occasion wear capsule. This is a vintage silk shirt that I bought back in, was it 2017 or 18? Can't remember. But I'm actually thinking about maybe re-dyeing this with one of the Dylan at home fabric dyes. I'm thinking either like an orchid or maybe a dusty pink color. I'm not completely sure yet. I'll have to have a look at the Dylan website, but I'm considering doing that. I haven't worn this in so long, and I do think that maybe it could be because of the color, like especially for nicer occasions. I think it's gonna be nice to have a shirt that you can both wear to the office, but also when you're going out for dinner or something nicer in a fresh color. I'm really in the mood for that. So gonna keep that out of my wardrobe to remind myself of that. And then this just came with the mail the other day. This is a pattern for a jumpsuit that I am gonna sew at some point when I have the time. I'm really excited. I'm gonna make like a sample first with just some old fabric, maybe a sheet or something similar, just to see how it fits. But basically the idea is to sew my own denim boiler suit or jumpsuit. And I'm thinking either like a light denim or a mid-wash is gonna be really nice. I'll have to see what I can find, and it has to be something kind of lightweight as well, so not something too coarse and stiff. So I'm considering making that one right here with these kind of drop shoulder short sleeves. I think that's gonna be really nice and cute. So stay tuned. I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Maybe have a look over on my Instagram. I bet I'll be sharing some stories over there of the process, maybe even a little bit of a reel if it turns out to be a success. So can't wait for that. I'm just currently flicking through my Pinterest to see what I'm kind of in the mood for wearing and what kind of outfits I want to be going for. And this leads me on to tip number 4, which is to unfollow those who make you think less of yourself. Whether that being on Pinterest or on Instagram or TikTok, whichever might be your favorite social media platform to source out inspiration for outfits. Could also be just like unsubscribing from newsletters that makes you feel tempted. Whatever you can think of, I think that's a nice exercise and a great way to fall back in love with your own wardrobe and really place focus within your own wardrobe and within yourself. And I think something else that's quite important within this topic of like learning to accept yourself and saying goodbye to whatever it is that makes you think less of yourself is to practice style affirmations. So just the meaning of affirmations, I'm just going to read this out loud. Affirmations are positive sets of repeated words in your head or out loud that affect your subconscious minds. Words are strong enough to mold reality, and what you think can actually become your reality. So affirmations could be used within different like settings and for different purposes, but definitely also for evolving your own style and to gain more style confidence. Some of the affirmations that I've written down today could be something like, I can carry every outfit with confidence, or I love dressing for myself. I love grooming myself. I love my own sense of style. I love dressing up for no reason, which is something I'm definitely going to practice more moving into spring. And I love the way I feel when I've made an effort with the way I look and with my outfits. Of course, you can come up with your own, but these are definitely some of the things that I'm trying to like tell myself and repeat to myself, and to, you know, keep learning to gain more confidence, especially with my style and the way I present myself. So while I'm just putting away the rest of the pieces here, I thought I wanted to share the 4th tip with you guys on how to fall back in love with your current wardrobe, and that is to wear your nicer clothes even when there's no reason for it. I just mentioned that actually as one of the affirmations, and it's something I'm practicing myself. Like even when I have days where I know I'm just gonna be in my studio, I only have virtual consultations, so I won't really be seeing anybody, I'm still gonna be dressing up a bit for that. Even, you know, at days when I'm at home with my family, I want to dress up a bit more. And I know many of us tend to like save our nicer clothes for more, you know, more special occasions, or, you know, because we're afraid that we'll get a stain or we'll ruin our favorite pieces. And sometimes with that, it means that we never actually wear these pieces, which is such a shame. I would say that it's even worse never wearing these pieces than the risk of actually getting a stain or whatever it might be that is keeping you from wearing these pieces. So celebrate your wardrobe, wear your nicer pieces, even just for like casual days. That's definitely something I'm trying to do more. The beauty of these pieces is that, you know, they make us feel amazing, and why not like wear those pieces even on days where it's not a special occasion. Like, it's so amazing how much what we wear can have an impact on the way we feel. So definitely wear your favorite pieces even when there's no reason for it. So, wardrobe is all done, all reorganized and all refreshed for the spring season. I'm gonna try styling it up now for a couple of weeks and see how I feel. I might make a few tweaks, who knows. And once I'm all ready with my spring capsule, I will of course share that on my channel with you guys. But it's looking really nice and fresh, and I love the array of colors that we have here already. Just a few neutrals over there and then some colors to keep it fresh. Looks really nice, and I feel so re-inspired. I cannot wait for the weather to start warming up. So I am all done for the day. It took a few hours, but it was worth it. My wardrobe looks nice and fresh and neat now, and I'm ready to wrap up this video. Before I do, I just wanted to share one final tip with you guys, which is to keep a realistic and mindful wish list. So my previous video here on my channel was actually some wish list items that I had on my wish list last year that I've ended up deleting, that I've just decided I'm not going to buy into those. So in case you want to see like the thought process of like curating my wish list and why I decide sometimes to, you know, not buy certain things anyway, you can go ahead and watch that video. I'll make sure to link it down below and also here in this corner right here. But definitely like keep a realistic and mindful wish list. Be honest with yourself, like especially speaking of your lifestyle. If you have a certain piece on your wish list, will you even be able to actually wear it with the lifestyle that you have? One of the pieces that I ditched off my own wish list was, for example, a pair of slingback pumps. And as much as I love those, like a low heel pump for an everyday look, I rarely wear high heels on a day-to-day basis. Like that would be something like a heeled boot if I do. As much as I love that look, being honest with myself and really looking at my lifestyle and the job I have, it just wouldn't make sense. It would be something that maybe I would feel a bit too dressy wearing something like that. It's not something I would be able to wear that often with a toddler either. So yeah, that would definitely be my final tip, to keep a realistic and mindful wish list. And I think that's also a great way of practicing, again, really starting with your own wardrobe and keeping your focus more inward instead of always seeking outward for the next new thing. So that's it for today's video. Just me reorganizing my wardrobe, making it feel nice and fresh for the spring season, but also some tips on how to regain some more confidence, how to feel re-inspired and fall back in love with your current wardrobe. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more slow fashion related videos. And with that, take care, and I'll see you hopefully very soon with another one. Bye guys.